how to make money trading Forex. In this class, how to make money trading Forex. Now, we're going to see the difference in, we did study how to make money trading Forex. No, how to trade Forex. Now, today we're going to look at how do you make money trading Forex. Now, the first thing we need to do is an introduction to Forex. Now, it is a decentralized market where corporations, banks, and people themselves, institutions, they swap their money in an exchange of currencies. Yeah, that is an introduction of how we're going to see how to make money trading Forex. Now, there is traders, there is buyers and there is sellers, because one institution is a buyer, maybe the other one is a seller. I have United States dollars, you have euros, you want to exchange the dollars. Now that is why you swipe the currencies. Now you exchange the currencies there. Now the second part we're going to look at is the objective of this. Now, have you ever asked, the exchange of, now let me begin with this. The exchange of dollars, where it comes from, you see there is this part of the buy and the sell. In between the buy and the sell, there is a broker there. Assume I'm the one who buying from that bank. There is a broker here. That is how we trade Forex. Now assume you're going to predict, these things happen, like you can even trade oil, you can trade the items themselves, the gold. Now assume, if you check the last event of the last calendar, the gold went high. Now you're expecting the chances of the way people are consuming that gold, it has fallen. Now that is why you're supposed to, if you're a Forex trader, you're supposed to be leading on the event and calendar of how things did happen. Assume now you want to buy euros. You are saying, or an example, you want to buy euros. You have checked that the things that make currencies change in different countries. There is that part of the economy of the country. Now that is why if you're Forex trader, it is all over the global. You need to study the event and the news by themselves. You cannot just go and trade blindly and say, now I'm trading buy and sell. No, you need to check out the economy of the country. That is an example of US dollars. Check the economy of the country, the politics themselves, even the war themselves. They affect much the currency rate that is going up or down. Also, the other thing is an example, the way you go to a grocery, things change the value. That is, you might see the other time the tomatoes get high with maybe 20 shillings, maybe the other items go down by 10 shillings. That is how Forex is. Changes the rate each and every time. You need to check at the calendar. Now, in trading, there is this person we call the broker. So the broker, if you're trading USD to euro, in between here there is a broker. Now, if you checked at the calendar, now you want to buy USD, you want to buy United States dollars. Now you buy. That is what you are called the trader who is buying. Now that is the other name we call it is ask. Now the broker will sell that USD. Now you agree that I'm buying this, the price of this one is going to rise. Now you make an agreement. The broker is there to bet with you. Now you make an agreement that if these things goes up as you have did bet, you are going to get a profit. If it is the other way, if you have said the US dollars according to your canary that you have read of the event, it is going to fall down. If you have seen to your Canada and predicted that this USD is going to get high, as you have bet with this broker and it happens to fall, Now there, the broker gets a profit. That profit. Now you are the one who will lose because the broker has accepted the bet that you have placed. Okay. Now that is how step by step we're going to learn how to make money trading Forex. In case there is anything you haven't understood, the seller himself is called the bet price, the bid. Now, an example, there you go, you sell the USD you have, you want to buy the Japanese yen. Now the broker will, for you are buying from the broker. Buying from the broker, that is ask price. See? You have to have that money that you are buying from the broker. And the other thing, the broker himself will buy from you. You see? That one is sell from you. That one, so that he can buy and sell from you. That's what we call bid price. No, the trader sells. No, the broker buys. You see? Now this is what we call the spread. We'll get to that point. Yeah, that is how we make money trading Forex. Now step by step. Now, the currency pair is the currency pair. We want to see how you read and how you quote the currencies. Now, an example of GBP stroke USD. These are the currencies. Now, we are also how to make money trading Forex. Now, how to read the quote. This is the currency pair. This is the pair. And how to read the quote. Now, if you see here the GBP, that is the pound. This is the pound, the European pound, and this is the US dollars. Now, here we have the base, the GBP, it is the base. The USD, it is the quote. This is the quote. And this one is the price. What does that mean? Now, the currency pair are never traded in isolation. They always quoted in pairs, e.g., the pound and the euro and the USD, because you are always simultaneously buying one and selling another. You get? Now, these things, they are quoted in pairs. Now, this one is the base. This one is the leader. That is the base. The base means it is the leader of the currency. Now, this one is the quote. No, this one is the quote. This one determines the price. The price of which is here. Now, we get to see the base, the euro. Now, an example, let me show you how you read the quote and how you understand it. Now, assume you want to exchange, you want to buy the USD, you want to buy the euro, the USD there, that is the American dollars. So, okay. Now, this one means how you study the quote. GBP, which is the needle of the base, is equals, now this stroke, you mean is equals, now the price is equals 1.2128, meaning 1 pound is equals these dollars. These are dollars. Now I have to sell this. I have to sell 1 pound. Each and every pound I sell 1 pound, I will be given $1.2128. That is the price. That is the price. If you buy, I get that dollar. Now, this USD means this is one. Or given just $1. After buying one, after selling one, now this if I sell the base, base of the pound, I get $1.21, meaning 1 pound is equals this one. Now this is why we say the base is GBP, this is the GBP, and the quote is USD, and the price, this is the price of the GBP. 1 GBP of the 1 pound is equals these dollars, USD dollars. Now, if I ask, let's say I have like 2 pound. I want to change to US dollars. Now I say 2 times 1.21 times 1.2128 dollars, so that I change my currency to USD. That is how you trade. That is how you make money trading Forex. Now, second, base currency. This first currency listed to the left, this one now, this base currency, this first currency listed to the far left of the slash, it serves as the primary preference. This is the leader, the primary preference point, and always hold an absolute value of 1. Absolute value of 1. Now, as I have told you, this is the value of 1 pound. It gives this value of a price to this United States dollars that you want to exchange to. Now, if you have maybe 2, you just say 2 is equals the price of dollars. Now, you sell this one, you'll be given the dollars, these dollars. These are the price of the dollar. If you have to multiply by 2, these are the dollars you'll be given. That is the quote. Reading the price. The exchange rate dictates exactly how many units of the what currency are required to buy or. Now you see, the exchange rate dictates how many units of the what currency are required to buy or sell a single unit of the base or currency. As I have told you, this states the price or the rate of how many you want to buy. Let's say you have even 10 pound. 10 pound. Now, you want to sell this 10 pound. As I have told you, 1 pound is equals 1.2128 dollars. What about if I have 10 pounds? You multiply by these dollars. Now you exchange the rate to dollars. That is the first step of currency pairs and how to read the quote. Now in this part about going long versus going short. Now get me clear this. Going long, this means buying. Going short, it means selling. Now, let me do like this. Now, going long is buying. Going short is selling. Now, if the base currency will appreciate, going long versus short, buying the same. Now, I explain here what it means. Now, if your analysis suggests the base currency will appreciate gain value against the quote currency, you buy the pair. In trader terminology, this is known as going long or holding a long position. Now, this is a base, and this determines the price that you're going to buy this currency, this pair of currencies. Now, going long, it means, let's say this pound, it has a capability of it has a capability of rising. The rate of rising, it is high. It is high. This pound, meaning the price here will be high. You're going to get a lot of profit because this thing is going to rise this price. You get? If this pound is going to rise now, if you rise, that is an example. If you have 1, now if it rises and you have 5 times this price of $1 that we saw is 1.2281. So now this is what we call going long. Going long, if this price shoots, if this buying price it is shoot, this is why you're going to make profit. Now this price determines how you will buy, meaning it is. Now, when you buy this pound, you just hold on. Then you sell back. You send it back. That is where you make a huge profit on with this price determination of the euros, the dollars. This determination of the dollars price. Now, this is what we call going long. Buying and you hold so that when it falls, you sell at a high price. The first thing, if you buy and it has a potential of rising or shooting, now you're going to make a profit in between this broker. And the more you make a profit, the more you sell. You say, no, if you buy, this is the USD $1 is equals this 1.228 amount. Now if you buy the pound to change to US dollar, meaning if you buy, you're saying the price of the dollars will go high. You're going to make a profit. That's true. If then you hold on that price when you sell, when the dollars, now you see when the dollars drops, if you're going to sell this pound and the dollars are drop, you're going to sell at a high price. Ask me why. This USD, let's say this was the price, and you bought it at this price. Now this, it has to shoot and it holds on. It holds for some time, then it drops again. You know, when it drops, when this pound drops, meaning you're going to sell it at a huge amount, because this amount is going to rise. The euro, the USD is going to raise the amount. Now you're going to buy at a higher. Now, going short, if you anticipate the base currency will depreciate, lose value relative to the quote currency, you sell the pair. This is referred to, that is what I've told you. If you know this is going to drop, or the potential goes to drop, you just hold on here. Hold on this so that you sell. Now going short, that is you sell so that you make a profit, a very good profit, because when you sell this USD, they are going to get they are going to get high relative amount, because the amount that you bought this USD with and it was a potential of shooting. That is not the price you will sell this. Of course, you will sell at a higher price. And now this price is going to get high. So when you sell, you're going to make more profit on this exchange rate. Get? It's like the way you make business now. When the demand is too high, now the prices go high. When the demand is low, also the prices may go high or they go low. That is what we are looking at. Going short. Now, this part, flat or square, when you choose to step aside and hold absolutely no open position in the market, you are officially considered flat or square. Flat or square, if you see this in traders or in trading, you have just sat aside and watched at the market. If it goes, now that is studying at the market event and the Canada itself, or where it heads to, maybe potentially or going down, or no, you have to consider a lot of things when we're studying the market. Now that is what we call flat or square. You are not active in trade. Now you have stepped aside and watched the other traders make profit. That is what we call the flat or square. If you see this flat or square, means you have set aside, actively, not active, but watching at the market. Now in this part of the bid, ask and spread. The bid, the ask and the spread. Now this is how we define this. The bid, ask, the bid. This is the selling price. Okay, assume you have this This is the currency pairs you want to trade. Now in this currency pair, you have to, now there is a bid and ask and spread. Bid, ask and spread. Now the bid means this is the price you are buying this. This is the price of buying the euros. This is the price of $1. Okay, let me put this. In this currency, you want to trade this currency. Now the bid, it is selling price of these dollars. Let's assume 1 euro is equals, assume 1,000. 1 euro is equals 1,000. Now, this is the selling price. This is the selling price of these dollars. This is dollars, $1,000. This is the selling price. Now, this is what we call bid. Bid, it is a selling price. Selling price of the quote. This is the quote. This is the quote. This one is the currency that determines the buying or selling of the leader of this base. As we did check there, this base is the one you are trading. Now you want to buy or sell. Now this determines this price. Now bid, we have seen it is a selling price. Now if you want to buy euros from USD, now the USD is being sold at $1,000. Now 1 euro is equals 1,000. Now you're going to buy it, and you are now it will be sold to you at 1,000 per euro. You see, 1 euro is equals 1,000 USD. An example, 1,000 USD. Now that is the bid, the selling price of it. Okay. Now the bid, the specific price your broker is willing to pay to buy the base currency. Now if you want to buy this currency, if you want, this is the base, you want to buy this base currency. Now the broker himself will sell the dollars to you. That is what we call bid. If you want to buy this euro, you bid. Now the broker will sell to you this euro in dollars. You want to buy euros. Now 1 euro is equals this $1,000. Now we will sell to you this $1,000 at 1 euro. You get? The price, that is the ask. The price at which the broker is willing to sell. The price at which the broker is willing to sell the base currency. Now this part of the ask, the price of which the broker is willing to sell the base currency to you, also widely known as the offer price. It is the price you pay when you want to buy from the market. Now the ask. Now you see this currency. Now you want to go to a broker. Now the broker want to check what is ask. Now if you want to sell this euro, now the broker will determine how much dollars will you send that euro to you. You see, now the broker himself is going to buy from you because you are selling this. No, you're not buying this time. I want you to get the difference of ask and bid. As we have said, the bid itself is when you are buying this euro from a broker. So the broker is going to sell you at this price, $1,000 per $1,000. That is 1 euro, $1,000. That is how the broker. Now, if you're going to sell this one, no, this one, see, you have bid. That is, you have bid this euro. You are going to buy this euro. Now the broker himself is going to sell to you. This is what we call bid. And he's going to sell to you at this $1,000 at 1 euro. Now the other part is ask. You are the one selling this. You want to sell this euro to a broker, so the broker is going to buy from you. see, you have checked that the bid the broker sells these donors to you, but this one is going to buy from you. Now this ask, as you are seeing here, ask from the broker himself sells from, he sells. Now you are going to sell this one to him. You see? Now the broker himself is going to buy. He's going to buy at a cheaper price. You know the cheaper price. The broker himself, if you're going to sell this one, the broker himself is going to buy at a cheaper price. You see? It's not the same as the amount that you are going to buy it. The fixed amount you're going to buy you are going to buy this euro from that broker is a bit high. And the same if you're going to, now this is what we call ask. Ask is when you're buying from your broker. You see? I think this is how it should be. This part, Euro USD, you want to buy euros from donors. Now this one if you buy, the price of buying is 1.34588. That is the price of buying. It is a bit, now this one is set by the broker himself, set the price which you are going to buy from him. Now buying means 1 euro is equals $1,000. Now he's going to sell from you 1 euro is equals these dollars. So you're going to buy this, let's say like $5. You're going to trade with $2, $3, $1.5. Now, if you say buy, this is what he is going to sell to you. You buy from this one 1.355, this one you buy from a broker. Now, if you want to sell these euros, the price is a difference from what you bought. Now, the broker will set a price to this. It will decrease with a few units. That is called a unit. And that is what you call the spread. This is what you call the unit. Now, this is the difference. A small unit of the difference of the way you buy and sell. That is the ask and bid. Now, the spread, the mathematical difference between the high ask price and the lower bid price, the gap presents the broker premium, the cost for facilitating your trade. Now, the spread unit, it is the difference between those currencies, the difference between the way you buy and sell from a broker. Let's say you buy these euros at this amount and you sold it at this amount. Now the difference is the difference there. That is the difference there. That is what we call the spread. It comes with a spread. It comes with a different unit. And those units, this unit, we get to there. They are called pips. This unit that the broker gets. This one is the profit that the broker themselves they get. You see, and the difference between the high risk and the gap between cost for the multiple. Okay, these are the profit that the brokers get from the buy or sell, from the bid and ask. These are the spreads. Now we get to see what the spreads. These units are called pips. These small units, they are called pips. We get to that point. We'll see what is pips, how do you calculate the pips themselves, and so forth. This is the last class of us from this unit of how to make money trading Forex. You can just go through this, go through what we have talked about. You will understand more and more. But in the next class, see you around.